My thesis is over the effects, efficiencies, and challenges of drug courts in the United States. So drug courts are specific problem-solving courts that focus on nonviolent criminals who have a history of addiction. So how they assess this is based off of high risk and high need. So if it's an offender who has gone through multiple times through the traditional court systems, just based off of nonviolent drug charges, whether that be possession or selling or just addiction in general, they will, if available, transfer them to a drug court and have them processed there. And how drug courts are different than traditional courts is that they focus more on the rehabilitation side. So think of probation, but kind of on steroids, and making sure that they have treatment, availability to medical support, housing, employment. So it really makes a difference of having them actually into life, dealing with stressors, trying to get their life on track and doing that work instead of just separating or incarcerating them for a problem that's not really being identified at the root of the issue. So originally I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, so a bit bigger than Aberdeen, but I had never heard of any type of alternate resolute justice programming, and that was my freshman year. I was in Professor Neer's Criminal Justice 101, and there's this itty bitty paragraph in her textbook that talked about just alternate ways to help with specific crime in the criminal justice system. And once I had read about it and listened to some podcasts, and then eventually I worked my way up to TED Talks and documentaries, and I was like, holy cow, I come from a fairly large area and I had never heard about anything like this. And especially when we're looking at the opioid epidemic, and then now we're moving on to fentanyl, and just addiction is everywhere around us. I mean, you'll be hard on to find someone who at least does not know at least one person in their life that struggles with this. And so the fact that this information is not more widely known, not discussed enough, that there's no specific way to run it. I mean, it's not even, while there's been some federal funding, I mean, there's not even a federal guideline for this sort of thing. So it's just very interesting to see that something that sounded like a good idea, something that could have really helped with nonviolent offenders who just needed help, essentially, that no one really, knew anything about it or was talking about it. The honors program, I think in general, just given me the opportunity to even do this type of research. As an undergraduate, I never in a million years thought I'd get this opportunity to conduct and write my own thesis. I worked side by side with a lot of professionals in the field, and I thought that was so amazing. I mean, I cannot be more thankful for the professors, but I really think it was the honors program that gave me the opportunity and the tools to go forward. I mean, to even go to Dallas in the first place to speak in front of hundreds and hundreds of people about my research and, really make a claim in my field and something I'm really passionate about. So, I mean, for me, really, it's just the encouragement and the opportunities provided. And I mean, they supported me with every step I've taken, and I had a couple setbacks, so their support meant everything to me.